return inside the spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cavaliers offense will have the opening possession of the game. And Jesse, if there's an old warhorse around Gordaddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point. There's no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this.
Going for a big play right off the bat. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Hayden. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, you set it down.
Good pick up on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Cavaliers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Hayden. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, you can see he had him. He completes it for the first time.
The Cavaliers are on the move.
This country didn't tiptoe onto the world stage. Hell no. We were born.
He'll go to the toss.
Liberty is loud.
Picks up the first down, still moving. Oh, there's an alley to the left.
Something to prove.
And he launches in for the score. Touchdown, Cavaliers. They're on the move first here in the season opener.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
I don't see that keep fresh shit, Cam.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Okay, I don't see keep fresh, bro.
On the inside,
Fielded in the end zone, it's Saxon. Very disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wolverines offense will go to work for the first time today. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the rhythm.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments. It's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move it all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside there.
You're right. I'll tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for receiving number 2. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. They decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special. And if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
This defense has kept him backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And incomplete on the deep ball. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Tom, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game sorted for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Toss to the outside. Makes a stop in the backfield. Here goes 4.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
FIFA World Cup 2026 on Fox is presented by Blaze.
Oh, I see it.
Welcome back to Estadio A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Try to get it to the edge. Finding open areas. Always got it frame. He's now up to 71 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. And the Cavaliers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Hayden. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a big short of the first down. Cavaliers with a second shot to keep this drive moving. Trying to get the corner. Let's face it, the 25. Hey, pick up on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to see.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it going.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And the Cavaliers have it in scoring position on first and goal. Try to march their way in. And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Virginia.
This offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a flood and separation at the end for this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
And put us in a position to get 3 points.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Looking downfield on first down. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up. It's an incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. That's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
The more hats you have in the football, the more likely you're going to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapped around guys. Ball's bound to pop out occasionally. You got to be in the right place at the right time.
Has to go up top on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. They'll toss it to the left. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. The Cavaliers cover the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Pause sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped them in the backfield. It's 4th and 8, and never a hesitation. They'll go for it.
Win a game at the World Cup when they beat Mexico back in
He'll try to
1978.
throw and pick up the first down. Got his man down the middle. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
The semifinal of this competition back in 2022 when they made hard-fought point against Brazil at MetLife Stadium, New Jersey, New York Stadium.
Off the play fake on first down, lost the throw.
24 hours
Got
ago.
his man downfield.
There he goes. Well, 1978 was the last
Touchdown, Michigan! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous. When this quarterback gets to his progression, David, he hits you in stride. These guys will take it to the back.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running out of the breakdown. That makes it so easy, the connection between the quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop on the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll run the toss. Just gets it to the 28. Pick up a 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Gets it out quicker. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needs a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Cavaliers are facing 3rd and inches. He moves the chains and then marks the ball at the 33.
When you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
The Cavaliers in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
They'll
try to get outside. There he goes. Not enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Another good run, man. He has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drop concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Cavaliers can really attack on this 2nd and short.
I've been really impressed with it.
Going for it all.
There he is on the ball. This time he's dropping deeper.
Touchdown, Cavaliers. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
Yeah, I think a lot of that has to do with trusting the guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David.
Brings it in down the left side. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw. Fires to the big fella. Just plowing at him.
Shit.
What a play by this offense. Finally out of bounds. And a perfect way to wrap up the first quarter. We're through one. And great back and forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
Strong header from Opti. Hardship was down in a key man. It might be a headed for his second. The referee should stop the game, but he got outplayed and goal. Yokervest running straight into that line. Victor Yokervest.
This could be a moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer.
And he does well. And
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. They needed a big play and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolverines will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake. Touchdown, Wolverines! Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here, he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost it.
Here coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Ball in the middle. It's him. They make the stop. Trying to get the bucket. A little bit of a good run to get to that first down. Let's take a minute here and think about Virginia. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, with a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
The Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Working that left side now. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with the big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Cavaliers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. There to make the tackle, but the big play.
Look at over that coach.
To give them a 1st down.
Wow.
Hey, stop him yet.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21.
For the Bulldogs, dude. 21's good. Spotty 21.
Hey, I like that keep fresh shit, bro.
Huh?
That keep fresh.
Yeah.
I got it up. I got it up.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin? Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down.
I got to do it on defense too.
Is clearly right now. But I'm not ready to say this team is out. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to 1. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin let us know when it goes final. Handoff to the home back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Guys, let's check this Michigan. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All season, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense in the running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side of the play.
And the Wolverines are threatening in the red zone. The give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
And all eyes are on the captain for Tunisia because it's an absolute gift
The give to the tailback. Spins away from the defender.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, just as a defense good pass. They get passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense. Committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
Well, you obviously want to get your receivers the football down here in the red zone, but it's tough to throw it to them because the windows are so small. So I like the idea, handing it off to that guy and seeing if he can do something with the speed.
It's an absolute kick for younger.
He'll run it to the right before the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Michigan. Lining up for the PAT. Follow the blockers. The offensive line.
Most of the time,
See you showing your dominance over there.
Come on, man. Yeah, attention. Yeah, attention.
Osman's on his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground. That was Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Let's see if
God, there you got stars on that line, huh?
he took advantage of outstanding field position the last time. Good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. A big pickup on what they call the drag route. If you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boost.
You've got to be accurate on the throw too. This nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
He's in open space downfield. He's loose. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
Just stand it right there, you think about it. Come on, man.
Looking to throw on first down. Snack in the middle. It's Harris. Ball's down, and he is enough to move the chains. The Cavaliers will snap it on first and 10. The toss sweep to the right. He'll get that all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. He now has 61 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in mid-season form. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pick. He's going for the ball. To the end zone you go. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they go down this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the ball. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kick.
Adam's doing a good job of just maintaining possession. Tunisia trying to delay in transition.
Decision has been made by the coach.
Adam's taking the right things against the line between himself and the ball.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called to protect this lead.
Nice play.
Good play.
This will not be returnable as he sails out of the back of the end zone.
The substitute that you mentioned.
Malcolm has gone down, and that substitution is imminent.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry up.
To the air on first down. This past year thrown over 12 million.
Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Before that,
Well, he did what he was coached to do. He threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for him.
Possession is just a simple to finish it.
What the doctor
Conviction should
always
maybe a trademark celebration, not iconic celebration.
This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Missed the throw on
Let's
first
come to
down.
an end.
Just too much mustard on that one. Target that man.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing him to
Most recently, that first kick.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10.
He now becomes the
This
fifth
time
player
he's
to
got
win
it.
a World Cup match.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29
This is
and gets up
Ibrahimovic.
first down. Last completion move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down.
Oh,
He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about also at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire. And the second half,
And the extra point is good.
So they now have 3.
Oh, ball.
damn, nice pick.
You know
They'll bring it back to inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive and start at the 16-yard line. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
I kind of like how they run it back didn't this way. Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and you are not going to complain.
Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
know what I'm doing?
Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here.
When you have the
So
appetite that
let's
they
see
have
how
to
they play it in this final 30 seconds of the
this
first
last
half.
World Cup, we get to that we're going to prove in this competition. And they know
They'll
how
start
to
this drive with
get
the
3 points
pass.
against the opponent. The
Got
next
him
year,
in.
they'll play
It's
with
Soviet.
Never
We got a timeout here late in the first half, so they'll try to get
the
more points
urgency
on the
is
board
there
before
for
the
these
break.
strikers to get the score
Plenty
sheet
of work
first
to
and
do
foremost.
here on 2nd and
Also,
long.
to get 3
Timeout
points
by the
first and
defense
foremost.
here, trying to make sure everyone has a now here's 2nd and long.
Already with it over tonight. Putting it on the right foot. It's Zach, but it's blocked. Before he gets the shot.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock.
Love the shot of Graham
It's
Potter.
caught
See
downfield.
his reaction.
The
He's
stop
got a smile
is
ear to
made,
ear.
but this offense is
Not only
threatening
are they
first
striking
and
good
goal from
chances,
the
they're
9.
consistently looking for a corner.
This offensive scoring
The
position
key
with a
is
fresh
that
set of
the
downs.
first gets it right.
He'll set up the throw. Touchdown, Michigan! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left on it, but they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
On the move from inside his 5.
He ran it. He
Not
does
a
a good
lot
job
of
of letting
space to be
things set up.
found. Good hustle by
So
the
it takes a
Texas
second
team,
try
and
to
they
play that
stop him at
first
the
time ball
21.
over.
Enough time to get off the play before we head to
Joker's
halftime.
ability to get his second tonight.
He lost one down the
The intention
sideline.
is spot on.
Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. Just
And that's going to do it for the proverbial third quarter here on Monday night. Sweden restore their 2-goal lead. Thanks to a massive mistake from the saver of Tunisia, Elias He's dribbled right into trouble. Alexander Isak comes into the long for Nicky Gyokeres, and it is 3-1 to Sweden. We'll step aside for a few moments.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Myers at our halftime update. All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today. And you thought that was a good first half, right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock. And offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and puddles. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center in Scott Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Cavaliers will kick it off to start the second half. Returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Michigan ready to go. Let's try in the second half. Always fun to watch to see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth, feeling that process, and now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, trying to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think there's right now, we learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are, we're going to keep doing what we do, we're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Sticking out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that shot led to a little bit of
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football. Knock it out. Nice job.
He's going for a big play downfield. He's missed the down with that pass incompletion. And the Wolverines will send out the run unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
You say I want to go to the road.
A solid return there, offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Virginia has it back, the Cavalier offense here to the field. Wasting no time forward on this drive. Quickly complete.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage. He's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and turn it upfield.
It's Harris. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to work. Offensive coordinators call plays, anticipating man coverage. Even if the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver's able to get a rub and create some separation, the quarterback has some stride, that little completion can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
Solid after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
And you see running backs in today's football, they play with wide receiver basically. But you got to find the first leg catch the ball consistently.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
He's floating
And
that
it'll be
right-hand
third
side.
and long. On the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it up at 33. The Cavaliers have that offensive line here. Wants to go up top on first down.
Make sure you tune in.
He's got it. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice game. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Got some run headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia. And the epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on to their right now. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kick ball coming. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for us.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I want to change something up. Maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and score.
Option. He's been a busy boy on that right wing.
Here comes the Michigan offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tied game, hoping to get something on the board. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of, pardon me, windshield, but how about the corner? Taking off the tight end and keeping it from getting it back. Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
You got that one.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. And they did a really nice job closing the window as the intended target was not open. And that's why that one fell incomplete.
And the defense moves forward. They got to come over the field play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Misses receiving there, it's incomplete. And the Wolverines line up and run it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got it. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That coverage team had its hair on fire. It's complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Cavaliers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They're trying to toss to the left. What a tackle in the backfield. They'll lose 6 on the play. Now facing a third and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check it out. Incomplete on the right side. He did not make a stonewall on third down.
You gotta love that on defense. One of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, you gave up the completion. What do? You set up fourth and one, you're gonna get the ball back, go get some yards.
Maybe some confusion on the snap. Maybe what caused the start. Either way, the offense is better.
This opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent. Those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they? Just like everybody's down there, nobody's looking ball.
I'm sending out a bunch of guys. I gotta make sure they earn their revenue.
They play a little kick off.
Return's gonna get it up around midfield. He'll be down by 9.
Someone just spending some time with us for Jesse Palmer on these stages. And this is I love the presentation of the EA Sports.
You still playing?
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're a dog flag. Let me see. Who would have thought I would have finished the game for you, man? You ain't live, dog.
I'm live.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Send the tight end in motion.
Just to offside position.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, that's normally an easy throw to catch, just a slant route, but just better coverage on the back end by the defense.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air.
Come on, man.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Gets open down the middle. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. And now on second down for this offense. They'll run play action.
Get in there.
Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Brown and forced out of bounds. this offense rolling. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line in a big red zone opportunity here. They got 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Now, we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good. And if I...
Number 1 team, bro. So playing like it.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown.
Y'all fuck good.
And he passes on the touchback. Nice job by the kickoff.
Hey, make sure you return to the hub or your game won't save.
This drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll try to get the edge on the left. And to that, they like to pick up 6 to the 22.
And winning first down is a priority for a defense, and you can't get lucky. You can't get physically good at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down if you're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their number.
Let's go right in this competition with 2018.
Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this one. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Trying to get the edge on the right. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36.
Each action with one of the top teams on first down and second and 7. He is healthy, followed by Mexico and Belgium taking out the Egyptian king Mohammed Salah and the fouls.
To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to get the edge on the toss. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down and second and 9. Wants to go up top. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He couldn't ask for much more there. First down and they're down to the 42. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll try to get the edge with the
Stay inside.
He's going to lose a yard on that.
I love DBs that want to tackle. They get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball very down behind the ropes.
Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. And he's brought down after a nice game. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Oh, it is. And he's brought down after a nice game. The drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field.
Damn.
Tackle in the backfield. 6 on the play. And the Cowboys find their way forward. Let's see what they've got on second down. Making side adjustments here. To the air on second down. Puts it out of the air. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Starting in that offside
It'll be
position.
3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Very clearly.
Makes the grab on the left. They make the tackle, and he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Semi-automatic
You
offside
like the
technology that
stats,
will
and
reach
I
you
know you do. He's
He's
over 400 yards passing.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting the game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire from the very start of this football game. He's sort of throwing bullets all over the field.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is
hard.
reeling.
I'm not a runner, Ken.
Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, give me one more.
They're ready to kick it away. This crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Sampson. Knocked down right at the 25, and it's Princeton bringing it out of the end zone. They'll put this one in play for a snap with the drive from the 25.
See what that defense do. You gotta stop on defense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play.
He won the ball.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd down.
You see the position of number 19, the Billiard Screen. He's in an outside position. It's a great strike and a great finish. This anticipates the
Stop short of the marker. And they stop with his defense and they get the ball back.
And just like that.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Cavaliers enter the final minute with the lead. Looking downfield on 1st down.
You got the ball back already?
Yeah. Oh, try to sneak it in on me. 4th and 1. Take that shit up, dog.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Ball game, man.
Nice job.
Ball game.
Catching the football, understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job of it.
Wants to go on top of 1st down. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. 1 more yard on this 2nd down. He might just put an exclamation point on this one. Unleashes to the end zone.
Oh, he ain't catch that.
And the Cavaliers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Or they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense.
It's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on 4th down.
Whoa! He swam out of that.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. trying to escape and get it himself.
Well, it's the fourth quarter. You got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked up.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
And you gotta love this defense. Being balanced, being ready for the pass late in this football game when you needed to stop playing tendencies, breaking in the football, 3 straight in.
And listen to the round of applause for these two. Alexander Isak and Victor Gyokeres both coming
So
on.
after hitting Bankrupt, spinning that wheel of fortune down, this offense can tack a little more onto the lead. They have it first and goal. It falls incomplete. Trying to find this man for 6. What a battle this game was. Right down to the end.
Yeah, we're going to have to go back and watch this film and face some
Well,
tough
it's our ass, huh?
because we have a ton of talent. And this is a team that when they're playing their A game, they look like the best team in the country. David, consistency, though, is going to be a big thing for them moving forward.
Fight, what?
We number 1. Give me that.
Y'all number one? Y'all number one?
I just beat number 1.
What you gonna predict for number one? The fuck?
I'm the real number 1.
You was 9 already?
I'm coming, nigga.
What up with you then?
Yeah, 2.
Really managed the second half.
Two?
I'm coming.
I'm
just recruit.
At what looked like a promising attack from Tunisia, forced the issue to get the third goal, forced a mistake with some decent pressure. And then the confidence from there was just small. They had rolling runners for a whole night in the tandem up top. Fresh legs that have come onto the game have brought a decent amount of quality as well as a spark. The offensive could be said for some of the stuff from Tunisia just haven't had the impact that you would need to find a way to create something in the final third. Set pieces haven't been good enough as well, which could be an avenue to get back into a match.
Sweden's next game is going to be against Virgil van Dijk and the Netherlands on Saturday, June 20th. That's going to be at Houston. Sweden base camp, by the way, in Frisco, Texas, NFC Dallas. This is whipped in by Garvey. Where ball gets a strong head to it. Ashuri. From a long way out, testing the hands of Norco, and he's up to the task. It's a foul against Aliapi.
Alright.
Giving it to the Netherlands is going to be fascinating just because of how much the Dutch are going to want to have the ball and the challenge that Alexander Isak and Victor Gyokeres. I mean, look at that. Opposed to that.
The slightest of touches from Isak. And he's gonna get credit what they said. I love this referee view.
Oh, Nebraska number 1, Kim.
Just a delicate little touch. To your point, look how much space Isak has at the near post.
Nebraska number 1.
Slight touch. I mean, it's hard. You can see that.
I play them next.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can put Nebraska on now.
That's where the technology comes into play.
What to say?
If you're asking me to just make a decision.
Yeah, next.
I'm not seeing it there.
I'm number 1, bro. Took number 1 down, dog.
One more goal.
I had to blow him out, dog. I'd have been number 3 if I blew him out.
Against Japan. Right back here at the Stadio Montenegro. See, offside flag comes up.
Alright, Ken, I'm out.
Alright, my nigga.
So Sweden impressed
Yeah, you back to work, huh?
in terms of your expectations.
Back to work,
for the-
Catching over, nigga.